Take a look at our radar. Relatively quiet except for some showers and cloud cover in the south, but there's this little pop-up guy right here in West Bibb and East Crawford. Seems to be dissipating a little, but hey, it brought some rain over there by Lizella and south of Lake Tobo, it looks like. Entire coverage region. Eatonton down to Abbeville, Butler over to Wrightsville, you're all going to be hot with feel-like temperatures in the roughly 110 range. As we take a look at Perry right now, our temperature is sitting at 91 degrees, but it feels like 103 already. It's not even noon, so the heat is going to be major today. Now, the reasoning for these overcast skies and the cooler temperatures is a stationary boundary right here. It's just a little bit south of us, so all that moisture is just sitting a little bit below us in South Georgia, but providing us with just enough moisture to have those overcast clouds. And the same story moving into Wednesday. Not very big chance of pop-up showers like we're used to, and that is because of this right here. We have this high pressure system that is just lingering over Georgia. Now what that does is drying out the upper levels of our atmosphere. So all that moisture from the surface, when it rises on up to produce thunderstorms and clouds, they are inhibited to grow higher than they usually do, making them less likely to occur and less likely to be severe in nature. Most of the area flirting with 100 degrees, but it is going to feel very hot today. And it doesn't stop there, folks. In the words of the Polar Express, hot, hot. Yeah, we got it. It's going to feel about 10 degrees warmer than those actual highs. Well, the tropics have been in a phenomenon known as La Nina. This is where trade winds off the coast of South America strengthen and they push all that warm coastal water over into the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Well, when that warm coastal water is gone, something has to replace it, so that cooler, deeper water rises on up. The trade winds that push tropical systems forming off the coast of Africa are the same trade winds that propel this massive dust cloud westward, reaching areas as far away as the central United States. Now, this is just the tip of the iceberg for the Webb Space Telescope. It will continue to provide us with incredible photographs during its many-month journey into space, and to provide scientists with a look into where no man has gone before. 107.3 degrees over a 3-day span. Now, thankfully, Mother Nature decided to stop after 3 days. As you can see, we have reached times such as 5 days in a row, 6 days in a row, even a week-long stretch of consecutive 100-degree days. Well, you probably could have predicted the forecast yourself today, Central Georgia. It's hot and humid once again, like it is in these summertime days. Dublin right now is sitting at 90 degrees, but feeling like 95, so yes, very humid like I mentioned. But we're not quite at that point we were yesterday. 93 was our high yesterday, which is right on average for this time of year, so a little below average today thus far, but hey, be glad it's not 2007, am I right? I do not miss those 100-degree temperatures at all. So current temperatures throughout Central Georgia actually hovering in the mid to upper 80s most places. 87 Macon, 88 Warner Robins, high point 90 right there Dublin in our southeast counties, and then hey, maybe an 84 up there in the north and the northeast up there Sparta, Milledgeville area. So feeling a little cooler today, which is nice, but the heat indices are still up there, about 10 degrees warmer. You can see 97 throughout the rest of the afternoon for the feels like, and then dropping down as the sun does set this afternoon, or this evening rather. So take a look at our surface map. This high pressure center is right here in North Georgia. Well, the story is the stationary boundary right here in the Ohio Valley region. Look for that to possibly turn into a cold front to move into our area later today, and actually for once move through Central Georgia, keeping our fingers crossed. So that would bring us some cooler and drier air, and that would make for less rain chances and cooler high temperatures. So we'll keep our fingers crossed, like I said, on that. But take a look at future view through the next couple of days. You can see the possibility of some storms will roll through tonight in the later hours and then clear on up, making for maybe an overcast Thursday morning, it's looking like. And then the models have some more pop-up showers into the later hours tomorrow as well, before clearing out before that front tries to move through on Friday afternoon. So we'll take a look at the long-range models. You can see this front kind of indicated right here by the Euro and the GFS. You can see that line right there of rain, and then see it kind of move through our area. So hopefully it's going to move through, bring us some rain and cool us down. But then making for a dry weekend, like I said, Saturday looking fairly clear. Sunday, same story once again. So moving on into Monday is when that typical summertime pattern will ramp back on up. But take a look, like I said, drier. See the chance of rain today and through Friday, 40%, but dumbing down to 20 and 10 this weekend. So that will be nice. Maybe actually make some nice weekend plans for you and your family who have just started back school. So, and you can see the dew points are reflecting that front as well. You know, we're feeling very muggy right now, but maybe even getting down to the humid, maybe flirting with that comfortable in the 50s dew points. So that would be very nice. So we will keep our fingers crossed for that front. But nonetheless, for tonight, you can expect typical low temperatures, 71 degrees, some lingering storms throughout the later hours of today. And then our 7-day forecast, your week ahead, 91, the high tomorrow, but then dumb it down to the 80s. Yes, that is nice. Chance of rain is greater throughout the rest of the week, but then once that front moves through, and it will bring that drier air, less chance of rain before we ramp on back up in the middle of next week.